So this is Ann Nebeker, and this is my competency self-reflection. And I'm doing this as an audio because that's the best for me right now. I'm also trying to push myself because I've noticed that with like video and stuff, it helps me get over the stage fright a little bit better, a little bit faster. So, I'm doing a video to try and just push my comfort just a little bit more. 'Cause, yeah. Anyway, so that's why I'm doing a video right now. I'm gonna list these one by one and answer them as I am able. So what did you expect from the creative presentation course? Did this class meet your expectations? Explain your answer. No, it actually didn't meet my expectations, but not because it was below my expectations. It was better than my expectations. So my expectations going into this is that I was imagining very strict, very structured, very business-oriented, where it was just get in, get it done, get in, get it done. It didn't matter what it was like as long as it was... Well, no, not even that it didn't matter what it was like. It was just that it had to be super professional and polished, and that the presentations are a gladiator battle against your audience, and that's not what this class was. It was very chill, very relaxed. You could learn, at least for me, I was able to take it at my own pace for the most part. So it was a delight. It was a lot more delightful than, I was personally expecting. So, no, it did not meet my expectations. It exceeded my expectations. It did way better than what I was thinking it would. But, maybe I should stop being a little bit so pessimistic all the time because... But, yeah, and it was a great experience. It was definitely a very good start for my journey here. So what was your biggest takeaway from the course? Biggest takeaway? Things aren't as tough as maybe you think it is. And I'm not saying like everything's easy or everything will come easy. Just sometimes, for me personally, I expect so much and I overcomplicate everything when it's as simple, when it's a completely simple answer. I know I tend to do that a lot. And so the biggest takeaway that I had is that it's not that difficult. It's not a battle. Another really big takeaway is that, you don't have to stress so much. Just get it done. It doesn't have to be perfect. And that's definitely going to be with me for a while. But yeah, no, the biggest one is that it's not a battle. It might be work, but it's not a battle. Yeah. How well have you met the requirements of the class? What are you especially proud of? What would you do differently if you could start the class over? I think I've met the requirements of the class. I think I gained a lot of knowledge. I definitely, the experience helped me break out of my stage fright. When I did my first video, and even my second video, I was so unsure of myself. And it took, several takes before I felt comfortable speaking. And I'm pretty sure my experimental presentation video, the one I did with the red versus blue, I'm pretty sure that was a fluke, because I sounded a lot more confident in that video than I felt but I'm proud of the progress that I made from, starting to now. I don't feel as terrified of doing like video or voice or, sorry, I've got something in the background. But I'm not as scared to just talk and let people hear me. Because when I started, I had massive stage fright. The idea of people hearing me was terrifying. And then the entire time I was like, I'm going to mess up. This is going to be the time that I get a 0% because this was awful. And so I was very, very, very critical. More than I should have been. And that was definitely something that I would do over if I could. If I could do this entire class over, I would try to be less critical of myself. There's no specific thing I would have done differently because, like I said, I got, from what I understood, I got pretty high marks, so I did a good job. I mean, I might have futzed with the last paper a little bit if I could, but otherwise, I think what I felt I wish I could do differently was the anxiety I caused myself with my expectations being just so high, and how I tried so hard to be perfect that I kind of lost sight a little bit of what the class was about and for. Anyway, that's something I would have done over. But the thing that I'm like especially proud of has to be the growth I have made from very socially anxious to right now, where it's not that difficult to just talk and share my thoughts and, be engaged in what I'm doing. And I think my shining moment to me was actually the experimental video at was it the first week? Where we made the, was that the first or second week? But we made the experimental video. And I used my favorite show. That was like, for me, the best I did. So yeah, that's where I stand, and I hope that answers everything. How do you think the skills you learned in this class will help you in your remaining classes and in achieving your ultimate goals? Well, for one thing, I think this helped me get over my stage fright a little bit and just push through those sour feelings to just get to the ultimate goal at the end of the week. Because for each week I had to push through my own feelings and anxiety and just gross feelings to just get it all done. And I think that's the most important thing that I really learned was the just pushing through and getting through it. It didn't matter if it was perfect, you just got through it and you got it done. And that was the most important thing to me. Or the most important thing that I could have learned. And how I think this class particularly, is going to help me move forward is probably, it's going to help me with stage fright. It's going to help me know how to present any projects or future projects. Maybe even help me as I strive to work in my chosen field. Maybe presenting ideas. Maybe because I'm going in for animation and I want to create TV series or shows online, stuff like that. But it could help me pitch shows. So this class was kind of vital to what I'm going to be doing. From here, I really hope that I can take these lessons that I learned here and implement them. Especially the don't beat yourself up thing, because that was definitely difficult for me this month. Last month. This month. Yeah, whatever. So yeah. That was definitely what I would say. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for listening, watching, whatever, and have a good one. Bye.